So in this video, I'm going to discuss a residency, and actually let me show it to you. This is the residency that you can obtain in a single day. Yes. And if you ask me how much time in the day, I will say 45 minutes. You're going to obtain this residency. I'm going to prove it to you. And this is with no investments. You're not investing anything in this residency. I'm further going to discuss a residency that you can acquire in less than a day. That's 0 days. That's the residency that you can obtain. And this is without even moving, without even traveling, without even visiting. None of that. This is a direct permanent residency, a lifelong status, a paper status. Next, I'm going to discuss a residency that takes 2 days to obtain, one of the most powerful residencies with extraordinary tax benefits. The one that I said less than a day has zero taxes, zero tax everything. It doesn't hurt the pocket. The fourth one that I'm going to discuss in this video is going to be in 3 days. This is the most powerful residency of it all in 2026. A lot of my viewers would want to get low hanging fruits. You want to start and grab the 4 residencies. The passports from these countries are very useful. I'm going to touch upon that pathway as well. But before I deep dive in this, if you are a regular viewer of my channel and you haven't subscribed and you think that this benefits you or helps you in any which ways in making your decision, please check your subscription and turn it on. It really helps this channel and it helps me get you valuable information on time. So I'm going to start off with the one that takes the most time, which is 3 days. And it could take less, but I'm just saying worst case scenario, it takes 3 days and we have 100% track record with these timings. The timing has never changed. Okay, so when I say 3 days, it means 3 days or less than that.
And part of our job is before the client comes, is to check all the documents in advance. If the documents are correct, there is no reason why the residency will be rejected. So yes, 99.9% of the time, 100% of the time, it works.
Than that. Yep. And this residency is from the country of Uruguay. And this is a direct permanent residency. You have been hearing my head of legal talk about this and talk about the different aspects of this residency. Direct permanent residency, you enter visa free to Uruguay. When you land in Montevideo, we spend the 2 or 3 days with you. Our attorney, our team works with you within these 3 days to get your work done at immigration, and then you can leave. You leave with interim IDs, but after 45 days, once they issue the actual final permit, that will be mailed to you at your home location. You can of course stay back, but a lot of our clients are high net worth clients. They're millionaires. They are people who are busy. They're successful in their life. They don't have the time to sit and wait for those residencies. They spend the 3 days, off they go. In the mail, you get the residency cards. Uruguay has a 10 years tax holiday. So if you're trying to use this, it is one of the best options out there. They pay zero taxes in Uruguay for the next 10 years. So like a tax holiday.
Exact tax holiday. That was the word that I wanted to say. Tax
It
holiday.
is the safest country in Latin America. It is the most beautiful country in Latin America. It has the best quality of life in Latin America. In fact, if I had to pick a top country to live in the world, it would be Uruguay. So you cannot go wrong on any aspect. Is this a paper residency? Yes. How many times do you need to visit this country?
Nothing happens if you come 1 year later, 2 years later. The important thing is that you come before the 3rd year, because once you become legal resident of Uruguay, you need to enter in the country at least once every 3 years.
Can you apply for citizenship? Absolutely. It's one of the strongest passports ever. And in 3 years, if you have a family, in 3 years, you can naturalize. If you are a single person applying as a single person, then in 5 years, you would naturalize.
You can apply for citizenship, and the process takes around 6 months to 1 year to get the passport. But you need to
Really?
leave. Yes, but
Wow. So that's how fast it is? 6 months to 12
yes,
months? You do
yeah.
need to have some physical connections to the country for citizenship. Of course, you need to do that. Otherwise, no one is going to give you citizenship. But if you are looking to keep the permanent residency, then you can stick to the permanent residency. Is there any investment for this? Nope, there's no investment. What is the criteria? Now you qualify for this one. You mentioned 1200 USD is sort of the threshold that people should show. I wanted to hear more about this. I know the passive always existed, like rental income, dividend income, and that kind of stuff. But being able to qualify through job salary is something extreme.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. It qualifies perfect. If you work for a company abroad that pays you that amount, perfect. You qualify.
You enter visa free, spend the 3 days, then get the permanent residency in mail. It is a no brainer. It's, in fact, in my opinion, a stupidity to not get this option. It is available for no investment. Option one. The option two on this list is a nearby country in Latin America. It happens in 2 days, and we have a specialized team. You land, you spend the 2 days, and your documents are mailed to you, DHL'd or FedEx to you based on where you come. If you're in the US, we FedEx it. If you're in the rest of the world, we DHL it, overnight it so that you get it on time. And this is the nation of Paraguay. What is the deal? What is the investment amount? There is none. You don't invest anything. What is the financial qualification? What is the qualifying criteria? None. Anyone qualifies for this. This is almost unbelievable, and it's still available. So it only makes sense to get it. How do you get this? Visa free. So you land in Paraguay and you obviously work with our team, and you can get this knocked off on the same trip with the same set of documents that you're using for Uruguay. There's a reason why we do Uruguay first and then we do Paraguay.
Actually, we suggest to start always with Uruguay because in Uruguay they don't keep the documents, but in Paraguay, yes, they do. So you come to Uruguay, we start the process in Uruguay, and then you can jump into
Paraguay,
Paraguay.
a lot of our clients pair this as a package, so it becomes easier to work across these two options. You don't have to do it once and then come back after 6 months, do the other one. You knock these two off on the same trip. The third one I'm going to discuss is what takes 5 hours with us. So let's say you prepare the documents, you get us the documents, and we do the process in 5 hours. Then it takes whatever time it takes is for the mailing, right? So let's say mailing takes 5 days, 10 days, 15 days, whatever that is. That will be the mailing time because you're not physically collecting this, right? You are doing this 100% remote. This is the paper residency. No need to visit the country even once in 3 years, right? The Paraguay option, you got to visit once every 2 years. The Uruguay option, you need to visit once every 3 years. The one that I'm discussing now, this one, the third one, here you don't need to visit. It's a 10 years permanent residency, indefinitely renewable. You don't even need to visit the country. Once it expires, we can renew it for you online. So it's an absolutely easy option. The taxation is 0%. It's a zero tax everything country. So again, does not hurt you in that sense. Country I'm talking about is Vanuatu, 100% remote permanent residency, a direct permanent residency. Now, what's the catch with Vanuatu? Is there an income requirement? Do you need to earn a certain amount of income per month? No, there's no income requirement. You and your family can apply for Vanuatu. There's obviously a fee component. There's a government fee that you would remit to Vanuatu. It's nothing crazy. So Vanuatu is a simple, straightforward option. It's an absolute no-brainer. If you don't have the Vanuatu passport, we can expedite your matter. We have all the possible legal discounts because our team member is a direct tier 1 vendor to the government, one of the most powerful people in the business, directly linked to the country, direct attachment to the country, work directly with the program heads in the country. So we have the legal muscle power, we have speed on our side, we have accuracy on our side. So in 60 days, you can grab your passport from Vanuatu. But let's say you don't have the capital, you don't have the cash, or for some reason you cannot do the Vanuatu program, then getting this permanent residency is an absolute no-brainer. Everyone, I feel, should get it. This is not immigration, legal, tax, or finance advice. This is just my personal opinion. It does not make any sense not to get it. Now, let's come back to the highlight of this video is the 1-day residency. Is this a temporary? Is this a permanent residency? It can be either or. Depends upon your capital. You're not investing anything, not a single penny you're investing in this country. You're simply showing your existing either bank balance or you're showing your income. You're showing your bank balance, then you're looking at 75K USD in bank balance to get the temporary residency, or you're looking at up to 350K in bank balance to get the direct permanent residency. Alternatively, if you don't have the bank balance, if you don't have the sitting cash in the bank, then you can show your active income from your job, your salary, your passive, it does not matter what kind of income. Even if you're a business person and if you're earning certain monthly income, you can qualify for the direct Mexican temporary residency, or if you qualify for the Mexican permanent residency. Now, what is the income requirement? For temporary, it's $4,800 a month approximately for 6 months, and for permanent, you are looking at 7 to 8,000, between 7 and 8K USD per month. You can qualify for the direct Mexican residency. Based on your classification, some people do not require a visa to enter Mexico, and if you don't need a visa to enter Mexico and you qualify under a certain category, then you can directly get the card from inside Mexico. Now, while I say it takes 1 day, it actually takes 45 to 50 minutes at the immigration, inside immigration, for the attorney to process this with them and you, and then you get your card printed in 35-40 minutes, and then off you go. You can leave on the same day, you can leave the next day, and we specialize in this process. Our team specializes in the Mexican process. Now, at any point in time you want to get started with any of these options, I would highly recommend look at all four for 2026, and this is the time to start with great positivity. 2026 January is the time you decide. Plant 4 flags if you haven't, and you know what to do. You can always click the link, book a call, we can have a quick chat, see where you qualify best. Let's say you want to do all, we can create a package for you and get you started with a residency of your choice. These are not the only 4. There are 6 other, meaning 10 residency permits that you can acquire without moving. And if you've missed that all important coverage, definitely hop onto this one. This covers all the residencies that you can acquire without moving.